Morning everyone, it is Jen here. I hope you had a really good night last night. If you were watching the match, it was not the best match, but so pleased that Liverpool won. Let me just move this because the lighting just looks a little bit bright. So thanks so much for coming on. It's Sunday morning. I wanted to talk to you, hi Andrea, I wanted to talk to you about portion control and how actually, if you are not managing your portions, that could be what is making you, as I keep hearing people saying, I'm getting fatter, but I feel like I'm eating all the right foods. So I wanted to come on and sort of give you a bit of a demonstration this morning. And if you've got any questions at all in relation to it, please let me know. Hi Andrea, hello. So I want to give you I suppose one of the things I want to talk about is, do you know, for example, how much veggies you should be having or vegetables you should be having every single day that's going to be fueling your body right? So I know quite a lot of people I speak to, hi Anne, quite a lot of people I speak to actually struggle to eat the right amount of vegetables. So I want to give you a bit of example, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pot. So you may have seen me show a few of the pots in my pages, in my posts. Now I want to sort of demonstrate. So this is a vegetable portion size pot. So I've got some watercress, spinach and broccoli here. And if you think, well actually, what's the right amount of portion size if for sort of my body? Now everyone is different, so depending on your weight will depend on the right amount of food that you need to eat. So I'm going to show you what I do here. So I stuff this in here. Hold on, take them off the plate there. So stuff this in here, fill it up. So fill that up with vegetables. Fill that up with the greens, and then obviously put that onto the plate. Don't know whether you can see that. So it's the right amount of vegetables for one portion size. Now, depending on your weight, you could potentially have to eat, or to make sure that you're fueling your body right, 4, 5, some people even 6 of these per day. That's just your vegetables. So I'd love to hear whether you're actually eating that much veg in your dishes, whether you, hands up saying realistically, are you, yes or no? What we want to do is make sure you get all the good nutrients into your body so that you're fueling your body at its best. So that's a bit of an example there in terms of your veggies. And when it comes to protein, for example, you might say, well, actually I'm going to have some yogurt, I'm going to have some Greek yogurt. Do you know, if you had a tub of yogurt, how much is a portion size for you? So I'm going to get my bowl. And what I've done, actually I'll fill another one. So this is a red one, this is all about your proteins. And what I would do is to make sure that I'm having the right portion size. And again, you might need to have, and I'm not saying all you can have is watercress, rocket and spinach, but in terms of vegetables, making sure you're eating the right amount each day is really, really important. So when it comes to your protein, so for example, to make sure that I know I'm having the right amount of protein in the portion size for my body, what I would do is I would fill this pot, really, really straightforward. Fill this pot, let me just hear it. Fill this pot, and that's a pot, so that's protein. Hi Antonia. So that's a protein portion size for me, which I'll put into there. I'll just scrape that onto there. So I would know the right amount that I should be having. So I'm not eating over, I'm eating the right amount for me. So with that, oh, it's got it all over my fingers. Hi Joe. So with that, I've got all of my protein in there. And then in terms of for fruits, now I speak to lots of ladies, and I spoke to a few yesterday who basically said, I'm really, really good, I eat lots of fruits, and actually someone that they said they had like 6-7 portions of fruits a day, so actually have more than what they should be having. So straight away it's like, well actually, are you having too much? And again, how do you know? So what's the right amount? Would you know the right amount to have in terms of blueberries? No? Would you just polish off the full packet? Would you just polish off the full packet? This is how I work out. So I would fill this pot. Whoops, and fill this pot. And that would be the portion size worth of fruits that I would have in one portion. And it may be that for me, and for my body, that, let me just move that I have 2 of those a day, or 3 of those a day, not 5 or 6 of them a day. So if you think, well, actually, this is my vegetables, depending on your weight, and again, it's different for everyone. So you could potentially be having 5 or 6 of them. Could be having 2 or 3 of them a day. And we haven't even got onto your healthy fats. We haven't got onto your seeds. We haven't got onto I've mixed your carbs. So once you figure out the right amount and you're eating the right amount of food, you start fueling your body right. And this is not about, I hear people all the time saying, right, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down the amount of calories that I have, and I'm going to increase the amount of exercise I do, which is great. But then you need to make sure if you're reducing your calorie intake that you are fueling your body right, because if you're not, that's when you're going to start getting cravings because your body's not getting the food that it needs. So, for example, and this is where it's so important when someone says, actually, all you really do need to do is just cut down your calories. But you could theoretically have 1,200 calories worth of curly whirly squirrelies or chocolate. Hi, Danielle. So it's really, really important to be fueling your body right, and that you can actually eat a lot of food when you eat the right food. So it's not necessarily about just eating less. You can actually eat more, but it's eating more of the right stuff. So I'd love to hear your comments on this and whether portion control is something that you struggle with. So for me, I know now I've got my protein here, I've got my fruits here, the dog's in there, I'm probably going to have a little bit drizzle of honey over the top, and that's going to be sort of my snack today. But in terms of food, can you see the right amount? That's just one portion size. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments on this. Is just a little bit something about in terms of when it comes to nutrition, because I know from the poll the response that was coming in was very much nutrition based, and you're struggling to know how much food to have. This program will really, really help you with that. And this is not to say, and I might be going, well, Jen, I'm not carrying these around when I go to a restaurant. There's no way I'm going to be doing that and then sort of fixing it out. Once you've been using these for a while, you're visually going to be able to see the right amount of portions. So if you go out for a meal, it's much more easier for you to address what's on your plate. So yeah, again, that's just a little bit of information for you on a Sunday morning. If you've got any questions at all, please do not hesitate to comment below, and I will get back to you. But yeah, this is a fantastic, let me just get something for you to show you. So this is the program that I'll be taking through. It's all about portion fix and teaching you the right amount. It's like finding your calorie bracket, working out the right nutritional theory or method for you, depending on what your goals are. So there's 3 different methods that we look at. That I'll go over with you. It's also looking at your family. So in terms of knowing how much to feed your children. Hi Claire. How much food should your children be having? How many portions of vegetables should they be having, depending on how active they are? So it will, and depend on whether they're girls or boys, and so depending on the gender, will depend on the amount of food that they eat. Once you start getting your head around this, you can then start fueling your body right and fueling your whole family's body right. So yeah, absolutely incredible program. If you'd like more details, please don't hesitate to ask. But I hope this has given you some food for thought. Have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye bye.